Day 10 out on the Benton MacKaye trail. The cicadas are starting to make some noise. I don't know if you can hear it in the background, but I'm sure we'll pass an area where it's a lot worse. But a nice sunshiny, clear day. Started out in the mid-40s and supposed to get up to almost 70. So it'll be maybe a touch on the warm side by the time we're done. The cicadas are sure making a day of it. Even found one sitting on a branch. But it's a beautifully clear, nice day. At Lost Creek. It's really nice and quiet. The trail just moseys along the creek. And puddles up there. She just had a little scare coming down. She was just about ready to turn and a turkey flew up in her face. And they make a lot of noise. Scared the crap out of her. Right after we just saw fresh bear poops. So I'm sure that didn't help the scenario. It looks like there's some places to eat along this. So I'll catch up with you if we get to some. Yeah, there's just something about rocks and water. It's just so beautiful. The way it flows around everything. Looks like it'd be a great swimming spot if it was a little warmer. I'm sure that water is really cold right now. Okay, we're doing the bare toe thing. It's not very deep, but neither one of us want to have wet shoes. Oh, we're fording the river, and it's gonna hurt. Oh no, fudge. Oh, she tried to save her socks and she dropped them in the water. That's gonna hurt. Well, after the stream crossing, just a pretty little place off here to the right. It's actually for rent. Oh boy, wish we could have stayed there. Too expensive. But we're going underneath the railroad tracks. And I say not too far till we get to somewhere to eat. Yep, there it was, the Angler's Hideaway. It was a little too pricey for us. Just coming out of the woods up from a little picnic area, and that's the Hiawassee River. And doing a little road walk to try to find Webb's grocery store and get a little snack break. This is Webb's grocery store right here on the corner. You can sort of see what kinds of things they got. You could get a little bit of a resupply here. I mean, if you needed snacks or any of those kinds of things, you'd be set. Plus they got drinks and cooking stuff, Pop-Tarts. They're all American. Yeah. So I guess the barbecue place across the bridge is open. So we will be heading there for more goodness. I'm going across this bridge that goes over the Hiawassee, and a little bit of a walking area here. But you can see it's running pretty good. The motivation is the barbecue on the other side. I just informed that I went the wrong way. There's a little barrier here. Let's see if we can crawl over it. Keep the cars from hitting us. There. That's probably safer. Oh, so pretty. We're going to be heading over those eventually. Not today. Probably just about to the bottom of them. So here's the barbecue place right over the bridge. Hiker dream. What do you think?
I couldn't pull this out of my backpack.
No, it's wonderful. Make sure you stop here when you're hiking. Make sure you come through when they're open.
Yeah.
The Hiawassee goes right along the trail on this side of the river. You can see we're going right up through there. It's a great little walk along the river. You can see how soft this trail is, full of pine needles. Perfect day. We will have done 16 in a few more miles. That's a good day for us. Been relatively flat through this section, so not as challenging as it will be. Picnic table time. We don't see too many of these on the BMT, but when we do, we like to just lay on them like a dead fish. This one appears solid, but when you sit on it, it moves. See how it's up off the ground? Yes. Boop. Not good. Big thick one, but they could have set it on more level ground. So I give this about a 3, just for lack of proper placement. Well, this is such a nice trail, and we always said, oh, we would rather do this than a road walk. But look, we're basically alongside the stupid road. The whole way, they just went up in the woods 10 feet. What's that about? Okay, we thought we were done climbing this little short section. But of course, the end of the day of 16 miles, and we get to do this. And up she goes. Yeah, baby, that's a tough one. Not very long, but straight up. Day 11 on the trail. Well, you can hear the woodpeckers in the background, or maybe not. But a little crisp start to the morning. We're doing a shorter day today, just about 10 miles. So we recover from yesterday's 16. So, see you down the trail. More pig damage on the trail. Hopefully you can see a little better today with it being lighter, how much they dig up just one hole after another down to the roots of the tree. So lots of these old abandoned forest road walks, which is really nice because the grade on them is pretty easy, not too steep. Takes a while to get to the top, but a lot easier than just going straight up that way. This looks like Coker Creek Bridge. It's a long one. Whoop. Almost missed that step. That wouldn't have been good. It does move a little. But look how pretty the creek is. Gorgeous. Both sides. This bridge must be a good 100 foot long. It wiggles a little when you step on it. But overall, feels pretty good. And so we took a break here at Coker Creek campsite. There's some really nice spots right along Coker Creek. Yeah, I wish I was camping here. It's so nice. Some great hammock trees. Nice flat spot for tents. Just a really nice place to be. Looks like people drive up and camp too, so it could get busy. See, way down to the creek, man. Great lookout point. You can see all the way down the creek, up the mountains. Wow, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This tree's just the wrong height.
Oh God.
Take our packs off and crawl under, because we're too damn short to jump over the darn thing. How is that?
Not good, because I don't know what poison this is, but I'm sure it's something I'll have now.
Well, I fell in the water. My whole backside is wet. My shoes are filled with water. One almost made it all the way across that, and the very last step, slip and fell. Okay, that wasn't fun. Landed right on my back and butt in the water, filled my shoes with water. The only good thing is I don't have but 6 miles to go before I can get dry. This huge tree fell across the creek. Looks like it's been here for a while. Had to duck under it. Get to the trail on the other side. Well, all sorts of pretty rock formations. Creek. This trail's been a little bit of a booger today. A lot of little steep up and down sections. Not very long, but and they were steep. And pretty soon I'll be going up the last mountain and then down and out. Great view off the top of the mountain today. We're sort of walking on this ridge and gradually heading down. Just about a mile and a quarter to go.